everyone! Today I am going to be talking about last minute Halloween costumes. Can you guys believe it's already almost the end of October? Like, it's actually insane how much time has flown by. So normally for me, I am a cosplayer. I am very big into dressing up for Halloween, and so the entire month of October is practically like Halloween month for me. So I have so many awesome Halloween looks and ideas to share with you today that I'm so excited to show you. Some of them maybe will take a little bit more effort and will look really, really great, and they're all gonna look great. But some of them will also be some really fantastic last minute options if you weren't really thinking you were gonna dress up and then at the last minute you were like, wait, you know what, maybe I will dress up. And I highly encourage everyone to dress up, anyone of all ages. I love dressing up for cons, for Halloween, for all sorts of events. So I'm super excited to share these awesome costumes with you today. I'm gonna go over a couple of last minute options and show you a couple of wigs you can use. But I also encourage you to look at the wig collection that you already have as well and just think of some awesome things you can do with what you have to work with. So the first tip that I'm going to start out with today is, let's say you have a brunette wig to work with. So this today that I'm wearing is Tatum from the Amore Collection, one of my all-time favorite wigs for go-to wear. And so for this wig, if I was trying to think of a costume to be with this character, the first thing with this wig, the first thing I would do is think of a character that is brunette, maybe has hair length like this. And likewise, if you have blonde hair, red hair, you can really think of different characters that match the wig that you already wear typically, because then you can really come up with a whole list of ideas. You can even look it up online, like characters with brown hair. And sometimes I will even do that if I'm trying to think of a certain costume to wear with a specific wig color. So yeah, in this case, characters with brown hair. Being someone that grew up watching a lot of cartoons, one of the first things that comes to mind is the Powerpuff Girls. And I think that's a fantastic option because there's 3 Powerpuff Girls, for those of you that aren't familiar with them, one with red hair, one with brown hair, and one with blonde hair. So there's a character that you can be for any of them, whether it's with a certain wig that you normally wear or with another wig that you're wearing just specifically for the costume. It's also a fantastic group costume as well, so maybe you and 2 other friends can wear the different hair colors. So, of course, the brunette hair, Buttercup is the one that has the brown hair. So if you want to do a Buttercup costume, you can do something really simple, and you can probably already make it with clothing items that you already own. So if it's going to be a last minute costume, you could totally throw something together from your house, or maybe you can get some thrifted pieces to work with so you're not spending a ton of money and you can still do it pretty last minute. So for Buttercup, in this case, you want the brown hair, because her color scheme is green, so you can wear a fully green outfit, just a green shirt, maybe a green skirt or something. And the good thing about the Powerpuff Girl costume is that most people already are very familiar with the Powerpuff Girls, so if they see your costume and they see the green color scheme with the brown hair, Buttercup is probably already going to come to mind. So it's already a little bit easier in that regard. And then if you wanted to, you could add in let's see, do I have a green hair clip? You can add in green hair clips or something and then just wear a full green costume. And then if you wanted to have the black belt that Buttercup and the other Powerpuff Girls wear, you could kind of put a black belt on it as well. So let me show you 2 other wigs that I have here that would be perfect for Bubbles and Buttercup as well if you want the blonde or the redhead Powerpuff Girl look. So let's see here. So I'm gonna start with my Buttercup wig. So this wig is very fantastic. I'm in love with this color. There's endless characters and cosplays that you can do with this wig. I actually have 2 wigs here with me today in the same color that you'll see in a little bit, but this one is Angelica in red copper. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one on. It's really eye-catching and great for costumes, but it also is fantastic to wear normally too. I think it's just a really, really cool color. So here is Angelica in red copper. And so of course if you were going to wear this wig, and you were still doing the Powerpuff Girls costume, you could make a really fun Blossom costume for this. So of course Blossom's color scheme is pink, so in her case you're going to want to wear a pink outfit, maybe a little pink dress, and again you can put the black belt on it, so you're kind of mimicking the Powerpuff Girl belt look. And also if you wanted to take it a step further, you could wear white stockings and black shoes, and all that stuff is probably, a lot of us probably already own black shoes, and then white stockings you can probably pick up anywhere. So if you're going to do a last minute costume, that would be some really easy things to add that you could probably pick up at any local store, not even just a costume store. So if you're gonna do Buttercup, she kind of wears her hair tied back like a half ponytail. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let's see here. So I'm just gonna take the hair, pull it back. I would suggest maybe brushing it out first so it's easier to work with. I already did that beforehand. And so yeah, you can make a little half ponytail like that, which looks awesome in Angelica to begin with. So like I would just completely wear this normally, but then if you add the other components like the pink outfit, and of course she wears her bow in her hair, so I'm gonna put this little headband on. This is a really easy Buttercup costume. So the wig without the bow looks like it could just be like a regular wear style, but then as soon as you put the bow on, it probably brings to mind the Powerpuff Girls for a lot of people, anyone that's familiar with them, like immediately. So another great option. And of course, like I was saying in the beginning, you can use whatever wig color you have to work with and use that to think of other characters. So if you have a red copper wig, of course, Blossom comes to mind. And then of course, there's also Poison Ivy is a common one. I just did a Poison Ivy tutorial on the YouTube channel, the René of Paris YouTube channel. So definitely go check that out. So this wig color is very versatile for costumes as well. There's so many characters where this would just be fantastic for that. And again, like if you just wear anything pink in your hair, you could wear like a little pink clip. As soon as people see the red hair with the pink, they're gonna think of the Powerpuff Girls, especially if you're doing like a group costume. I'm gonna put the braids in the hair for the bubbles part, but here's like a sample of something else you can do. But the bow is perfect for bringing a Blossom to mind. Now let me switch to bubbles, because I have a lot of fun doing this one as well. Again, this was Angelica in red copper. I have it tied back in that little half pony now. And now I'm not gonna put on another one of my favorite daily wear wigs, but again, even your everyday wig that you already wear regularly, you can make it into a fun Halloween wig. You don't necessarily have to get a specific wig for a costume. You can work with what you already have and come up with some awesome costumes. It's so funny how in this stream I've already been 3 different people with the brunette, then the redhead, and now Cody. So here's my Cody, another one of my favorite daily wear wigs. I love this wig. It's from the Amore Collection. If you guys watch my YouTube channel or anything, you've probably heard me talk about this wig a million times. I have a ton of videos on it on my channel. But of course, if you're going to wear it for a Bubbles cosplay or costume for Halloween, all you have to do is put it in cute little pigtails. It's the perfect length for Bubbles already. This is just a great way to work with what you already have, especially for a last minute costume. So just really quick, honestly this wig looks very cute in general with pigtails. This name is Cody, yes, C-O-D-I, Cody from the Amore Collection. I love, love, love this wig for the, for everyday wear, but you can also make fun costumes with it too. If you want to, if you're curious, by the way, from the Amore Collection, those are all very great for everyday wear, especially for hair loss, for very realistic looking wigs, and they all have, most of the wigs in that collection have the double monofilament wig cap, so it's very, very natural looking on the top and very, very comfortable on your head as well. So if you do want wigs for everyday wear, for hair loss, or even just for any natural looking wig, the Amore Collection is a great place to look. Cody and Tatum are both from that collection. So yeah, already right here you have the cute little pigtails, already a great step in the right direction for a Bubbles costume. And then of course all you have to do is wear a blue outfit. You're gonna look like Bubbles, especially if you are doing it with other people and you have the other 2 Powerpuff Girls with you, then people will absolutely recognize your costume. And then if you're kind of doing like a modern spin on the Powerpuff Girls, or like a teenage version or like a young adult version, you can add like cute fun accessories. Put the blue berets, and like of course the Powerpuff Girls are like young kids, so you might dress a little bit more youthful and just wear a full blue costume. Perfect right there, super easy costumes, the Powerpuff Girls, especially if you are in a group. So now moving on, I'm going to move into another fun last minute costume, and I'm going to be showing you another wig in the red copper color, but it's a different style, and this one is very wavy and it's very gorgeous. Let me put this on for you. So this is the wig. This is the limited edition René of Paris release for Halloween season, and this is called XL Waves in red copper. It has these awesome curls, and it's gotta be one of the longest wigs I've ever owned. It's so awesome. So it's funny that I actually have 2 wigs in red copper here, but it's also funny how they can be used for such different things too. So if you are going for an awesome wavy look as well. So this wig is really cool. This has the lace front and the lace part. Looks really great. And it also has like a little bit of like a to say very voluminous in the back, I guess is the best way to describe it, and I think it just adds this really sleek kind of like pinup girl style look, really fun. So there's a lot of things you can do with this wig, of course. This is actually the wig I used in the Poison Ivy costume video for the René of Paris YouTube channel. But today I am suggesting that you can use a wig color like this and do, for a last minute cute costume idea that doesn't take a crazy amount of effort but will still look really cute, is a pumpkin. So let me go over some things that I would do to make a pumpkin costume. Of course, you're gonna want the red hair for pumpkin. I would suggest wearing like pretty much full orange clothing. So if you have like an orange shirt, an orange dress, really cute right off the bat. If you have a shirt with a pumpkin on it, that would be very fitting. People would know immediately just from that. And then I also suggest putting green hair accessories in your hair because it will kind of mimic the look of vines or something like that. I was almost going to suggest for this costume that you even could get craft store vines to wrap them around you, and maybe people will think pumpkin just from the vines, but then I was also thinking that that starts to get a little too similar to Poison Ivy, so at that point you might as well just do a Poison Ivy costume, which is also a great option. But here's it with the cute little bow. Already so cute. It's so fun to accessorize wigs and just kind of dress them up a little bit. And now the key part for looking like a pumpkin for Halloween, if you do want to do a little bit more makeup to dress it up. I'm not going to do it now because if I do it, then I'll be committed to wearing pumpkin makeup, and I have 2 more costumes to show you, so I can't do it just yet. But if you were to do a pumpkin costume, I would suggest drawing makeup on your face that looks like a jack-o'-lantern. So for example, you could take either black eyeliner, or you could even take some black face paint. I have just like a little palette here that I can show you as an example. You can use some black face paint like the one in this palette. And if you take a brush or just your eyeliner, you can draw on like little triangles around your eyes, or maybe just do a smoky eye with some black and orange, and then maybe do like black lipstick and extend the mouth out more so it kind of looks like a jack-o'-lantern, and then maybe like a triangle or something for your nose. And then of course, I found this at a craft store, and this would be perfect if you were to find something like this and wanted to wear it for your pumpkin costume. You could even make it like a pumpkin fairy or something, just like dress all pumpkin-y and then put on fairy wings. Like, you can really get creative. Just do whatever you want, you know. It's fun how like for Halloween you can really just dress as crazy as you want and like no one's gonna question it. But I have these awesome pumpkin lights that if you were able to find these maybe at a local craft store, probably has stuff like this time of year, or maybe like your local dollar store or something like that. They're actually really great for finding some last minute costume pieces. So look how fun that is. Looks like I'm already ready, even just like this, to go to a Halloween festival or something like that. By the way, do you guys like dressing up for Halloween? Anyone watching? Personally, I will probably always dress up for Halloween for my whole life. I love dressing up. If you guys know me, you know I'm a cosplayer, so I dress up pretty much year-round, so Halloween for me is so exciting, and it's pretty much like a whole month of Halloween for me in October. Okay, so moving on to the next costume. Again, that was the pumpkin look, and again, to recap, you can just do like the jack-o'-lantern eyeliner and makeup. Next, I'm going to move to something that you could probably make with things you already own again, so great for a last minute costume. Just put that aside there. So now I'm going to put on Kayla by Amore, which is this wig here. This is in Mocha Brown. Again, a lot of the wigs I'm working with today are wigs that you can still wear for everyday wear, but at the same time, you can also use them for costumes or cosplay and get a really awesome looking costume from it. So they're very versatile as well. So here is Kayla from Amore. You guys have probably seen me talk about this on this live stream here or on my own Instagram. This is a very popular wig style right now. It's one of the new Amore releases from this year. Super cute. And again, this right here, I would wear this wig normally, and I do. But one other costume idea that you could do for a last minute costume that I thought of is a pirate look. So again, this is something you can do probably with items you already own. The first thing I would do is to put a bandana in your hair. So you could just use a regular bandana, and if you don't have one, you could probably get one pretty easily at a lot of different types of stores, perhaps a dollar store. Dollar stores are fantastic for finding like little hidden treasures and stuff, which is why I keep mentioning dollar stores, but they really are great for finding last minute costumes. If you take your bandana and fold it into a triangle like this, You could wear it on your head like this. You can even roll it up a little so it's not too long. So let's roll it back a tiny bit. Let's do it like this. You could just kind of put that on top of your head. This could actually be a lot of things. You could do pirate with this if you dress up more like a pirate in other ways. Or you could even do like cute little farm girl with this or something. Would be a cute look. But let me just tie it behind the hair, like so. Bandanas are a really great costume piece as well, because they definitely are very versatile. So if I put it there, I can maybe pull it back a little bit. Maybe actually, let me pull some of these strands of hair forward. Hold on. Let me get my brush. Okay, there we go. And now I think just putting the bandana alone wouldn't really create the pirate look, but it is a good accessory for this. But then of course for the outfit you might want to dress it up, maybe dress a little bit punky. You could wear like tattered clothing so you look like a pirate that was shipwrecked or something like that. I have another bandana here. I think you could like tie that on your arm to make a kind of tough pirate look. Let me roll this up a little. Actually, I was planning on tying this on my arm, but I feel like it might be difficult to do myself right now, but if you have a friend, you can get them to tie it like that. I kind of look like Rosie the Riveter too, so I guess that's a pretty good costume you could do as well. But yeah, and then if you want to do pirate, you can also, I would suggest smudging your eyeliner a little bit as well. So let me get my eyeliner out, my mirror here. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of liquid eyeliner. You can use a pencil, might actually be a bit easier for this as well. But if you go ahead and just put like a little bit. Now this probably looks crazy right now, but I'm going to smudge it out to create more of a fun pirate look. Now I would recommend taking a Q-tip or your finger, but that might get kind of messy. So I would suggest a Q-tip and just smudge that up a little bit. See, already that right there looks a little bit more like tough girl pirate. So that looks great. And then if you want to go ahead and add like a dark lip color for a pirate look, maybe I'll go ahead and do that as well. That's a great look right there. And if you wanted to, you could make the eyeliner even smokier for a pirate look, and just wear like tattered clothing, maybe some sort of jean vest, and you can do all sorts of things. And again, a bandana is a great accessory for that. And again, this is totally a thing you could wear regularly as well. So it's really based on how you dress for your costume to really give that pirate look. Okay, so the last one I'm going to talk about is one that's probably pretty common for a last minute costume idea, but you can do some really fun stuff with it as well. So the last one I'm going to talk about is any sort of animal costume. Some of the most common ones are cat or bunny. So now I'm going to switch to, because I have these cute little pink bunny ears that I can show you a fun costume with, I'm going to switch to my wig Lennox in pastel pink. Here's that wig. It has this really gorgeous pink tint in the color. It's really beautiful. So again, I'm in love with this wig in general, but because it has that little bit of pink tint to it, I thought it would be fun to use it for my pink bunny costume. So let's put this on here. Already right there, you look so cute for Halloween. Like you could just wear animal ears and you're pretty much already in costume, and it will work fabulously. But then something else you can do is, of course, to add the whiskers and the little bunny or cat nose, depending on what animal you're being. And then for your outfit, you can match a color scheme. For Halloween costumes, for last minute ideas, I love color schemes. You can look at the clothing items or the wigs or the accessories that you already own and try to put something together with those things. And I think a color scheme really helps with that. So if I'm looking at, like I know I have these pink bunny ears, I chose to wear a pink tinted wig that I have, and then to match, I'd probably wear like a little pink costume or something. So now, just for fun, I'm gonna go ahead and add the little whiskers and bunny nose as well. You can use face paint, of course, but eyeliner is something that a lot of us already own if we do makeup regularly, so you can just use that. You don't have to buy anything fancy. And the whole point of the stream is to do last minute costume ideas, so I want to give options that most of us might already have. So let's see, let's just do some really simple. It was a little bit hard to be precise. Let's see. I would recommend working with possibly pencil eyeliner. Might be a little easier to work with because, as you can see, this is smudging a little more than I anticipated. But of course, it's Halloween. Everyone's wearing like fun, cute costume makeup. So pretty much anything goes on Halloween. And of course you might want to have some makeup remover handy just in case you do smudge it a bit, but no worries there. There we go, so that side's a little bit neater, so you might want to like practice this ahead of time just to make sure you get nice even lines. And of course, there's like doesn't have to be a stressful thing because it's just dressing up for Halloween. Add a cute little nose. And of course, you can do like a little pink nose or something. And if you do want to go all out, of course, face paint is a great option as well. And if you're doing the pink color scheme, you could do some fun pink eyeshadow or something like that. So yeah, just a nice, easy costume. And if you wanted to do cat, I also have cat ears too, so let's try that, see how that looks. So if I was doing the pink color scheme, I'd probably do this pinkish wig with the pink ears. And let's throw back on the wig I was wearing in the first place, which was my Tatum, which again is one of my favorite everyday wigs. But since I have the black cat ears, I'll put on a darker hair color. So this is in the color dark chocolate. I don't think I mentioned that before. And then I'll just put on my black cat ears. And right there you already have a pretty cute costume. These whiskers got a little bit messed up. Typically if I messed up like that, all you have to do is really just take some makeup remover, take it off and start over. So it's a very like low stress costume, but you can still have some fun makeup going on. And yeah, and then for this outfit, I'd probably just wear a full black outfit, and that would be a really fantastic Halloween costume right there. Now, something else I want to show you is that you can also make your own animal ears to look really cute. So if you don't already have some, you can still make some at home. I do recommend checking out your local dollar store if you do want to look for some cute last minute accessories. I think I actually got these at my local dollar store. But if you want to make your own ears, here are some that I made for an Espeon cosplay for one of my streams on here a while back. So all I had to do for these is I actually used bed sheets and I cut out a shape that I wanted, made 2 different cuts of the fabric for one ear, sewed it together with the sewing machine. I just have a very, very basic sewing machine that does just a straight stitch, very simple. You can even just sew it by hand really quick. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate. Just fill it with some sort of pillow stuffing that you can get at the craft store. And then I also cut out this out of felt, so you can kind of put that on to make it an ear. And then I just sewed it onto this headband. So you can also just make your own ears at home as well. And if you don't want to go all out like that, you can also use cardboard or something, so you have options to DIY it to make it yourself at home. Okay, some other fantastic accessories that I think are really great for last minute costumes or just throwing together something really quick. I love having things like tutus. Again, I'm a huge costume person, so for some reason I own a really big collection of tutus, but it's actually amazing how many costumes I've been able to wear my different colored tutus for, which brings me back again to, if you can't think of a costume, just go with a color scheme. Just pick something out and then just go with it from there. So let's say you have like a really cute pink skirt and a little cute pink shirt. You can be like a magical girl, like an anime type magical girl, and you can match it with like a pink wig, like the pastel pink Lennox. So even if you don't have costume pieces, you can still make something fun just by doing a color scheme. There was one year when I was in college where I didn't have a costume, and this is a little bit random, this is a little bit like a little bit lower grade, but it did work for me and it was kind of a funny costume, is one year I just wore all purple and I just wore a sign on my shirt that said grape. So I was a grape for Halloween. So you can really just do anything. I think it's an awesome day, awesome time of year to just dress up, have fun with it. No one's judging, it's just a lot of fun. And again, you can use the wigs that you already own, or you can buy some of these awesome fun colors and make a really awesome costume like that. So definitely let me know what you guys are being for Halloween. Tag us in your Halloween costume posts if you're wearing one of our wigs. I think that would be so exciting. We're all so excited for Halloween. I have my little bat there in the corner. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I think that was all the tips I had. Again, highly recommend everyone dressing up. It's so much fun, and you know, why not do it? I love dressing up like any chance I get, so it's a lot of fun for that. So if you also want to check out some of our other Halloween costume tutorials, we have some up on our YouTube channel. Like I said, I posted one on there about fairy costumes. So I'm really big into fairy costumes. I have multiple pairs of fairy wings, and I usually wear those kind of costumes to Renaissance fairs, but they are great to wear for Halloween. I wanted to mention really quick that if you didn't have fairy wings, you can even make some yourself really simply at home. I just made this pair with a wire coat hanger that I shaped into wings, and then I just tied some ribbon on it, and you can just wear this on your back for a homemade, quick and easy fairy wing look. And then, yeah, it's just something really cute you can make last minute, and it will just look fantastic, and it's a lot of fun. So check out the fairy tutorial on the YouTube channel. I also made a poison ivy tutorial on there as well, and I think we have some other like hairstyling tutorials for Halloween as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this. Definitely let us know what you're being for Halloween. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Happy Halloween and have an amazing weekend.